is shaking, everyone? My name is Shay. Welcome back to another vlog. It is Monday, June 6th, and I am checking in. So I just finished my 11th thing of the month, so let's talk about it really quick. I read Ring Shout by P. Djeli Clark. I did look up how to say that because I know that I've been mispronouncing it, so it's Jelly. P. Djeli Clark, the D is silent. Okay. P. Djeli Clark. So this is a very short horror novella that takes place in the 1920s, and you have our white people being Ku Klux monsters, and then you have the African Americans that are kind of fighting against the Ku Klux monsters. And it's a very, very interesting take on everything, and the magic in it is wonderful. I liked the characters. My only issue is it's the same issue I have with every single novella, and that's because it's too short. I gave it 3 stars. I thought it was great. I thought the concept behind it and everything was wonderful. I just wanted more. I wanted more character development. I wanted more world building, and that's why it was only a 3-star. But it's probably just because novellas just really aren't for me, and so I probably should quit reading them, but I am not. So I also am checking in because I got some more book mail. And if you don't know, if you didn't watch last, it was my birthday on Saturday, and so people have sent me some things. Mostly these are people from my book club, and so we are going to just dive right in and open these up and see what they want me to read. Okay, so I don't see a note here in this package. Let me make sure that it didn't get, oh, I think it's stuck in the pages of the book. So, aww. So this is Jade City that my friend Melissa got me. Thank you so much, Melissa. I have also always been wanting to read this book, and I did own it on my Kindle, but sometimes I like to have the physical copy, so I went ahead and added this to my wish list, and I don't know much about it, except it's kind of a gang type book, and I can't wait to read it. Okay, another package. Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Of course, y'all know how I feel about beach read, and I loved People We Meet on Vacation, so this is going to be the tiebreaker. This is going to be the one that tells me, do I like Emily Henry, or did I just love People We Meet on Vacation and I'm never going to like anything else by her? Okay, let's see who this is from. Happy birthday, I hope you have an amazing day. This is from my friend Lynn at my book club. Thank you so much, Lynn. Love you. Okay. Another package that I have here. So I got The Ruin of Kings by Jen Lyons. So I've seen this everywhere lately. Some people love it, some people hate it, but I wanted to give it a go, and so I added it to my wish list. And this is from my friend Megan. Happy birthday, ho, love you, from Megan. Thank you so much, Megan. She's also one of my good friends from the book club. Thank you so much. Okay, and last one, let's see what they want me to read. They got me a copy of Kristen Hanna's Firefly, which I told you that in the other one that my other copy was so yellowed and I wanted a brand new copy, even though I hate that you know, they put the Netflix stickers on it. I wanted this pretty cover right here, and so now I have it, and let's see who gave it to me. It's from my friend Jackie. Thank you so much, Jackie, from my book club. Love all of you guys. Thank you so much. I had the best birthday. I had a really great birthday. Everybody made it so super special. So happy to know everybody, and hope to get to reading more things soon. I did say at my last vlog that, at the end of my last vlog, that I would be moving into Unsouled by Will White, and now I am. I had to take a quick slight detour to read Ring Shout, but now I am gonna get into reading Unsouled, and I'm hoping that the Cradle series will just be one of those all new, all-time favorite series for me. I'm super excited. Let's go. Yes. It is Wednesday, June the 8th, and I couldn't check in yesterday because I was so exhausted. I fell right on to bed, but I did finish I finished Unsouled by Will White, which is the first in the Cradle series. Now, my thoughts on this. This is a very beloved series here on BookTube, and I gave the first book 3 stars. Now, hear me out. This is a story that follows our main character, Lyndon, and he lives in a world where you basically put your hand in a bowl, and it tells you what kind of magic affinity you are for, and you get a medal. And anyway, the medal is kind of like what you rank up, and you kind of power up your magic. And unfortunately, Lyndon is, when he puts his hand in the bowl, nothing happens, and so he is what they call unsouled, which he is looked down upon. He is basically disabled in the community. Like, he is a laughing stock because he is unsouled, but he is determined that despite being unsouled, that he is going to find some way to power up himself. And so I really like this book. For the first 50% of the book, I loved it. I was soaking it in, like, yes, yes, yes. And then the last 50% happened, and just some things occurred and that weren't my favorite, and I decreased my rating down to a 3. I do see potential in the series. I am going to continue on for absolute sure, because they say that, the books only get better as we move along, and so I'm really, really excited to continue on in the series. But I gave this first one 3 stars. My problem is also the world building was a little iffy. I would have liked more detailed world building, but it is a shorter book, so I didn't get that. I'm hoping to get more of that kind of in the future books. And then I am currently reading Hard Reboot by Django Wexler. This is my first Django Wexler thing. It is a short novella. It is following 2 kind of characters that it starts when they make a bet, and actually one of the girls gets conned into making this bet, but over some mecha robot fighters. So one girl is from not Earth, and the other girl is from Earth, or she lives on Earth fighting these robots. And anyway, it's interesting so far. I am about 30-something% into the thing, which is not very far for a novella, so I'll check back in when I have an update. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it yet, because, again, I'm not super far into it. So we will see, and I will check in with you guys later. And then after Hard Reboot, I plan on reading Made Things, which is a short novella by Adrian Tchaikovsky, which I've also never read anything by Adrian Tchaikovsky, and I think that it's going to be an interesting kind of thing to read. Anyway, this is a month of novellas. I'm embracing it, even though they are not my favorite, but I have found some ones that I enjoy. So I'm going to continue to read, and I will check in later. Okay, I am back, and it is June the 9th, a Thursday, and I did finish Hard Reboot, and I gave it 3 stars. I don't think that novellas are for me. Just point blank, like, leave a novella if you think one will change my mind, but so far I've read a ton of novellas and none are changing my mind. So Hard Reboot basically is it's also a romance sapphic between our 2 main characters. They have, basically it's this world where they're fighting mecha robots for a lot of money, and they're taking bets, and they find this old one that's worth a lot of money, and it goes from there. But I gave it 3 stars. It was fine. My problem with novellas is, again, that you don't get world building, you don't get to know the characters enough, and I have to have that to be able to connect to the characters. So I really I don't know. And then I read my most hated thing so far. I don't want to say I hated it, but I read Made Things by Adrian Tchaikovsky, and I have not read anything by Adrian Tchaikovsky before. So this is my first one. Of course, it's a novella, and it follows this world where there's magic, and this girl, our main character, can put her magic into these tiny dolls that she makes to make them come alive. And
yeah, it's, there's not much more to it. There is, but basically it's forbidden. She shouldn't be doing this, and she's a thief. So it's kind of that story, and it was just a 2-star. I really, again, go back to novellas just are not my thing. I am going to finish some novellas this month because I need some shorter things to read, but in the future I think I will steer clear of them because I just know that they are just, not for me. So I don't know what I'm going to read next. It is Thursday. I don't know. I have no clue. I'm going to have to think about it, and I will probably not check back in until tomorrow because I am just exhausted. I've been so exhausted this week, and so I will check you guys later. Okay, so it's Friday. Is it the 10th? The 9th? It's something of the nature. I can't even know what day it is. But I started reading Horrorstör by Grady Hendrix, which I chose it because I needed kind of a change up from what I was reading, and it did give me that. It is giving me that. I have about 20% left. But it did give me that, and I just... I'm having a great time. It's about a haunted knockoff IKEA called Orsk. That's what they call it. And basically, there's some hauntings. So they're trying to figure out what's going on. And I like the characters. I like all the characters. And it just really took kind of a weird twist. And about the 50% mark, I feel like it kind of went in a different direction that I didn't expect it to. And so I'm still enjoying myself. I will probably finish it. If not tonight, I will finish it early tomorrow morning. And so then I have no idea what I'm going to read after that. I am going to take some children to a theme park tomorrow, so I won't be around to really read much. And I will insert some clips from the theme park. So it's Sunday, and well, as you can see, I got very, very burnt here, and because I went to the theme park yesterday, so I didn't get to read. I'll put some footage maybe in here so y'all can see. I never wrapped up Horrorstör, so I finished it. I gave it 3 stars. I don't want to say too much because I think it will spoil it. But I'll just say, I don't know that paranormal kind of thriller horror books are for me. But I overall really liked the characters, and I thought it was very compulsively readable, and I enjoyed my time. I just didn't care for what happened at about the 50% mark and on, so... But I still enjoyed my time. I gave it 3 stars. And then I picked up Falling by T.J. Newman, which is about a pilot who gets on a plane and then he realizes that somebody has taken his family hostage, his wife and his 2 children, and basically they will kill them if he does not crash the plane full of people. So it was interesting. I think there's not a lot that you can do with that plot line because once, the original demand happens. I'm sorry, I put my hand in front of the camera. Once the original demand happens, there's not much extremely engaging storytelling you can do. So I think a lot of people are disappointed because of that aspect. But I still also found this one compulsively readable, but I only gave it 3 stars. I feel like there is an audience for it. I feel like, people will like it. It's just, for me, I like a little bit more plot to my stories because once you have the original demand and then you're kind of like meandering until we come up with a resolution. So anyway, I'm not sure what I'm going to read. I'm probably going to close out this vlog because it's Sunday and I haven't read as many things this week as I read last week, but I am probably going to read a lot this coming up week because I don't have many plans, and I'm really excited and I cannot wait to continue on reading. I'm going to start my next book. I just don't know what it's going to be, and I will catch you guys later.